Take us through what's the trend like on the bourse today.
Good afternoon, Fenley. The market continued its bearish run today. What started on Tuesday, continued that bearish run today. The all-share index dropped like 1% to close at 22,985.05 points. In the top gainers, we had Nestle, NBC, and Cornell, who gained a maximum of 5%, while in top losers, we had Darcoms, Staco Insurance, and May and Baker, which lost 5%, 4.97%, and 4.96% respectively. Overall, the sentiment is still tending towards a bearish trend. We expect going towards the end of this week for that to continue, but maybe on Friday we might see some marginal gains as the stimulus package comes into the market.
Let's take a look at flour mills. It came out with results today. What sort of company are we looking at here, firstly?
Can you repeat that, please?
What sort of company are we looking at when we talk about Flour Mills PLC?
Oh, Flour Mills PLC is is a group one which has a lot of companies under it. Under that group, we have the Nigerian bag manufacturing company, Bako, which manufactures bags to pack cement and stuff. Then we also have some other milling companies under Flour Mills. We have the Niger Mills, Maiduguri Mills, and we also have the Northern Nigeria Mills, which are also flour making industries. Also under this, also have the Apapa bulk terminals, which is also a clearing company. So it's a group, but it's a big group which accounts for over 40% of the flour production in Nigeria, and has a capacity of 6,000 tons. Also looking at expanding, because the company currently wishes to acquire Eagle Flour Mills, which is located in Ibadan, to also increase the capacity of production. So it is the biggest flour mill company in Nigeria, and so far so good. The results that it has come up in the first quarter has been very, very, very okay.
Dumilola, but should the company be expanding at a time where there's a global downturn?
Well, in Nigeria, there's a demand. Industry analysts specify that the demand for flour is over 2 million tons in a year. Flour mills has a 6,000 ton capacity. So there is a huge demand for that. We have 140 million people in Nigeria, so some companies can still expand, whichever way. It's food, and there's 140 million people ready to hit that. And flour is one of the main staple foods. Used to make one of the main staple foods in Nigeria, bread, which is and some other household food items. So it is a key company in the Nigerian industry, and it has every reason to want to expand its businesses.
Well, liquidity is of a great concern for the company. Why is there a cash problem currently? From the analysis of the Q1 result, we saw there was an increase over 121% increase in trade debtors, which was the worrying one. We also had the working capital, which also reduced drastically if you matched it quarter on quarter last year. So the liquidity issues may also be as a result of the recession, total recession in the economy. But we believe that going forward, going into the months ahead, we should have some kind of reprieve for this company. I think the liquidity has a lot to do with the trade debtors, because we saw inventory going down, and there is no reason why they should have a liquidity problem. But I think it is tending towards the trade debtors. Once the company is able to manage that properly in terms of their receivables, we should see better results in terms of cash and cash balances. Like you mentioned earlier, the company has various subsidiaries: agriculture, cement, food industries. Which one is faring the best at the moment?
I think it's the flour mills that is still bearing the best at the moment. That is why they wish to expand. They're looking at Eagle Flour Mills, like I said earlier. So it is a key part. It is the main part of the business, and I think that's where the focus still lies.
And how did the stock fare today?
For flour mills?
That's right.
Well, I do not have that information presently today, but
I will think it is, over the past 2 weeks, the stock has been trading on, according to the market, because the market trend has been a bit bullish, then it goes down. So it has been following the same market trend. It has not been a standalone stock in a sense. It has been following the same market trend we've had since the beginning of the month.
Dumilola, would you put money on the stock currently? Would you buy the stock?
Personally, I will buy that stock. Personally, I will buy that stock. It is, I look at it from the point of view that it is an industry where, is a food industry, food and beverage industry, which is actually key in Nigeria. We have the population, there is the demand for this food, and as long as you have the company being well run and being well managed, there is no question at all in investing in such companies.